Morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Oh, back at it. First day back at work after being off for last week. Install a show, so. Oh, hay fever is killing me today. Let's put some sunglasses on because I probably look rough. I don't think I've got any hay fever tablets in here, which is rather annoying. Anyway, first job back. It's going to be first come first serve today, so I've got loads of missed calls on messages and stuff, and the first person that's called me up this morning did call me up on Thursday. Needed that outside gully unblocked, so it sounds like it's kitchen waste outside. We'll sort that out. Anyway, we got everything we need in the van. I've had to quickly load everything back up this morning. I should have done it on the weekend, but to be honest with you, I just couldn't be bothered. It was just too hot. So I just dropped Littlin off at school. Apparently they've got this breakfast club thing, so you can drop them off at any time from 8 o'clock, which is quite good. So it means I'm up and about early and I'm not getting away too late. So if I drop him off at the usual time, which is like 9:15, which is a bit of a bore. I feel like you wasted an hour, ain't you? So, even if it's just travelling. So let's go straight over to this waste, and then we'll just see what happens for the rest of the day. Right, cut to me at the job. All right, well I'll grab some bits and I'll have a little look. Let's see if I can get my hand down there first.
Where'd you go on holiday?
Oh, I was only at the NEC. I weren't far away.
Oh right.
Okay. Alright, well I'll give it everything. I managed to get out quite a lot, but it's still blocked. So I'm going to do some drain treatment. I'm going to lob that down there. And then I'll stop for 5 minutes and we'll try a jet wash. Come on! That's what's that spewing up here. You can see all the debris there. So as I was pushing down there, I was put a bag around my hand and was pushing just to get some suction. It's absolutely pouring out here, which means there's probably a crack pipe. Wow, I don't particularly like jobs like that because I've spent an hour there, and obviously it's not the result the customer wants. It's not the result I want. I would like that drain to be cleared, but I dug down a bit. You can see it's cracked. It's just filled up with mud and stones and everything else, because obviously the drain is porcelain and the porcelain's cracked. So I'm gonna have to get. He's basically getting a ground worker there to redo his rendering. You can actually see all around the windows and stuff where they've chipped away ready to do the rendering. I'm hoping that builder will also do groundworks. You never know. Anyway, he's got to find someone to do that. I don't really do groundworks because it needs excavating. So, and also pointing up, concreting, it's a groundworker's job, isn't it? Same as rainwater, outside drainage. Oh, in my opinion. Anyway, but look how sweaty I am, and I'm obviously covered in all that crap. So what I'm going to do is I am going to whip home, have a shower, get changed, and then we'll carry on. I've had one and it is just around the corner, but I ain't going there like this. I'll stink. So let's go get ourselves sorted out and we'll carry on doing stuff. It's better. Right, I've run in, I've had a quick shower, got changed. I put my boots back on, right? Some different ones, but they've been left outside and the leather has shrunk. So they're really bloody tight. Anyway, I've got 15 jobs, 15 that I need to organise. So what I need to do is actually just stop for a second, call up a few, get them put in the diary, so we actually know where we're going. There's also been some stuff that's got delivered from jobs that from before I went away. So I need to get this all sorted so we are on Monday 30th. Right, okay, let's get right in. Right, we are all booked in. I've got hay fever bad again. We are all booked in. We've got a load of jobs booked in. There was quite a few that were just like, oh, can you service my boiler? Obviously, I'm not a gas engineer, so I don't bother with that. So it's not too bad. He's the customer who called me up this morning, wanted me to pop out today. I said, can you just send me a photo of your shower? Because basically you're saying the shower's not getting hot, so it's this thermostat cartridge. But unless it's a bar mixer shower, we can't really fix it today. We'll have to order in parts. So I'm going to now go to the pub because it's like got a hotel above it, and apparently there's a load of stuff, a load of showers that need fixing in there. So we're going to go whip over to there, have a little look, see what we can do, and yeah, right, let's go. We're at the pub. He's going to be about half hour, so it sounds like a bar mixer shower, so we can get that swapped over easy enough on this one. The other one over where I was working a minute ago, he sent me a photo. It's built into the wall, so we can't do nothing there. I sent him the link for National Shower Spares. Hopefully he'll just do that and get back in touch with me. So yeah, we're here at the pub. I've just gone through my WhatsApp because I was like, all I did was I went through my messages, not my WhatsApp messages, like normal text messages. So a couple more jobs, got them sorted, got them booked in. I was a little bit worried that being away for a week I'd actually lose quite a lot of jobs where people, I'll find someone else. Actually, to be fair, there's only been one that has actually gone, oh, it's okay, I've sorted it, or I found someone else. So one person out of all of them, so that's pretty damn good. It's so hot today. So anyway, I've just gone in the pub and I've said, make me a cup of tea. Yeah, lovely. So I've got myself a little cup of tea. Got a lovely bar lady in there whilst I wait for the landlord to turn up. So, ooh, what have I got to show you as well? I've got some new stuff to show you that I picked up at Installer Show. Not loads and loads of stuff, because I've just got a couple of bits and bobs that I picked up that I thought were super interesting. So whilst we're waiting, we'll go in the back of the van and I'll show you. So we got to the very end of the show, and I finally gave in and I got these, which are the new Nerad spanners. Now, obviously, you know, I love Baco. I'm never going to not love Baco. But you can see the difference here. So basically, these have got 2 flat surfaces, touch and nut. These have got 3, which means that they don't close fully. They pretty much close all the way. It means you've got 3 sides connecting to a nut, and so they do not slip. They do not slip. In the end, I just went, you know what, stuff it, I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to give them a go. I'm going to see what they're like. I don't think, Nerad never used to do spanners, did they? They've never done actual like adjustable spanners, I don't think. They don't open super wide. But, to be fair, even like the small versions of these open this wide as well. So they don't open super wide, but they're going to grip on like a bloody gorilla. So I did relent, and then in the end I did pick them up because Nerad have always wanted to send me bits and bobs, and I've always said no because I'm a backhoe man, and you know, I do stuff on the back end with them. But I really want to give them a go. The only problem is with these is how heavy they are. They're really heavy. But does that make a tool feel like good quality? It does. But in your tool bag, it's just extra weight. But I don't know. I think they're really cool. We'll give them a go anyway. In fact, what we'll do is we'll use them on this job, see what they're like. Other than that, obviously, this is my handy folding bucket, which I have anyway. The only problem is I've got a little hole in it somewhere because I've used it to carry tools like an idiot. So, what else I did get was some X-Pro stuff, which I use X-Pro anyway. There's old X-Pro stuff that I had in there anyway. Picked up a couple more of those. Lima Cowpoint glue, which is got UV detectable, which was kind of cool, but I need to get a UV pen to actually show that off. And then they're like multi-solve, super solve, silicone remover. Got this cool little radiator key. And there was something else. What was the other thing? Let me have a look. Oh, this new tool, which is like pipe bung. It's hollow and it's got a thread, and I don't know what I would ever use that for, but you give it me and was like, oh, see what you think. It will do waste pipes. You can bang it in a waste pipe, but can you, is it for air testing waste pipe? Could you unblock with air? What can I even use to fit in that? Don't know, it's interesting. I was like, I'll use it for something. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not this year, but at some point I will think of a use for that. And then the other thing was I've released my very own product. It's taken me long enough. It's a collapsible folding tray with funnels and everything else. Now, when it comes to the manufacturing side of things, so I don't know if you guys find this interesting, but basically it had to have whole new molds made up because there's not really anything like it on the market. Certainly no British companies are making one. It's basically a folding tray, like kind of like the one that I use in a lot of videos, and I was like, I can make this so much better. So we put some Velcro straps around it so that the funnels can't slip. We put in just the basics of what you need, so like 15 mil. You're never going to use 22. There's no silly gimmicks to it. It is what it is, and it's just got some extra drain offs as well. So if you are draining a whole system from a radiator without a bleed valve, you can, and you can just attach a hose as well as put in a submergible pump in there or whatever. So it's a cool new project, and I've got one of my best mates on board with it as well. So we're both doing that. So what I'll do is I'll put a link below, and then you can have a little look at that yourselves. If it's something that you'd be interested in, or even if you just want to check it out, give me a bit of feedback. Please do. So nothing really like it on the market. The only thing that is like it on the market is about 3 times the price. So literally the cost to make up the molds and everything else to make the product has been a lot, but we're pretty much there. So we found a distributor. So there's a distributor that's distributing the actual product for us, for me and my mate. So yeah, so it's been sold through them, through Amazon. But yeah, 100% Professor Plumb. Yeah, baby. So I can't be asked sitting about waiting. It's got another half hour, so I thought I'll whip off to this one. And they got an continuously overflowing toilet. So let's go get it fixed. So constantly running into the pan. Nothing wrong with that, but that's loose, and so nothing wrong with that either. We've got to take it apart, but look, someone's glued it to the wall. Lovely. Right. Ooh. Let's see if I can get in there. Ah, that's not too bad. It's a new build, so nothing's too rusty. Good thing about it being a new build is nothing's all rusty. Right, yeah. These can be a nightmare to get off if they're old. So take them wing nuts off. Put them to one side. Come on. There we go. Like that.
Imagine when you get to our age, you can't get down and do these things.
Well, that's why I've always got my kneel mat with me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I get terrible knees. Come on. There it is. There we go. So Oh. Hopefully it's just them 2 blobs. There we go. Right.
Oh, you want to take the whole tank out?
Oh yeah. There we go. It was just those 2 blobs, right? Let's disconnect that. Right, I'll try my new spanner. Let's get that ready. Lift it to one side. There you go. Yeah, quite a nice neat little spanner. Oh, there we go. There we are. Okay, let's get this one in properly. So I took it off to centre it up. Now we can actually put it back on and get it nice and tight. There we go, that's there. There we go. So just make sure everything else is tight. Yeah, everything else is tight, right.
Yeah, last year we had a water bill from Severn Trent.
Yeah.
For 500.
So I do need to just whip off and get a donut washer because I've only got 1.5 inch. I need the 2-inch donuts. I never reuse donut washers. I never have. And guess what? I've never had a problem. So for what it costs, like a couple of pence, and I will grab a whole big handful of them because I do quite a few of these, don't I? So, but yeah, should have picked some up at install show, shouldn't I? I did chat to Viva because obviously I love Viva. I use all their products all the time, and see what they've got coming out. They've got a new one, flush valve. It's one of them ones where you wave your hand over and it automatically lifts up. I was like, oh, that's quite cool, that might be useful. Just take some, I think they're AA batteries, and works obviously on a sensor, lifts it up. Quite cool. So if I ever get someone who's a bit infirm, can't really use their fingers or hands, maybe that's one to fit. But yeah, they give me a load of fill valves, but I didn't grab anything else. I should have grabbed some other little bits and bobs. But yeah, and then looking at just in general their new sort of waste and stuff, which I already know about. Direct Plumb Supply sells them, so I've seen them all in the flesh before, different coloured ones. The new basin trap, basin waste, which will do non-overflow and overflow, so it doesn't matter, you just put that in. Top load in, really, really useful. I think it was in the last video I did before the installer show, so check them out, they're actually quite useful. But yeah. Right, so let's go grab some bits and then we'll pop back and get it in. £4. You can't moan at that price, £4, can you? Now I did see somewhere in here that is that one. There's another washer. I might not have stuffed it in there. But basically, I don't know where I got them from. They centralise the valve, so it no leaks, and they're quite thick. I still have to, I just have it. I found it, but it's actually the wrong size. It's the 1.5 inch, but you can see, look, it's goes down in, so it centralises, so it stops it moving about. Shame, but I don't know where I got them from. If you know where they sell them, link it down in the comments for me, because I do want to get a load more. Right, I want to clean this one up and get it ready to put back on. Right, that's on there nice and tight. Let's lift it back on, and what I'll do is I'll pull that through and tighten that on before I drop it down. Also, need to clean that up. Okay, let's try and get that on there. Ooh. Come on, start, please. There we go. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go, right. There's my spiral. There it is. There we are. Lovely, right, get that centralised. Perfect. And we shall pop these back on. There. See if I can. I'm terrible at this, especially one-handed. There we go. Got it started. As soon as you got it started, you're right. Right, that should all be done. Car. The main thing is that running in there. It shouldn't be running in there. Flush away all of that crap. Right, so could do again. Lift up there actually, if we can. Okay, nothing running there. There we go. Sweet. Perfect. There's the line. Fill line at the back. Lovely jubbly. Right, sweet. I might actually put a packet behind there just to stop that wobbling. We're at the hotel. Now we might recognise these places because it's on 4 in a bed. In fact, my van was on 4 in a bed because what I used to do is live next door. But it's looking a bit tired now. Bits of the LEDs aren't working. And they've got these stupid, I think they're stupid, black fixtures everywhere, so have a look. It's under new management now, and look at that limescale around that tap. Obviously that's in chrome, so it don't fully match, and look at all the paint peeling off of there. Terrible. Anyway, I've had a go of it. It does go cold, but it was really tight, so I'm going to take that apart. We're going to try loosening it up, and I think what is happening is it's taking the teeth off of the inside of the head. To be fair, that was really loose, so it could just be that it's not tight enough. So let me take that out. That should come off, and then we'll see if we can loosen this up. So we'll just take it out for now, just so that we can basically put this on. We go all the way over, all the way back, all the way over, all the way back. We're just basically getting rid of all the limescale that's built up in that cartridge, and we're also just trying to like loosen it up. It don't sound healthy, but he is going to redo all these bathroom, well, redo all the black for chrome, which obviously makes sense, doesn't it? But yeah, let's test that, see if that works. Okay, so put it on there, put it down in there. Right, let's have a go. So, there we go, that's better. Right. Handheld. Put your finger in there. Oh shit. Right, so without getting a thermometer, what I've done is, as soon as it gets to the point where you're like, yeah, that's plenty hot, then you know where to put this, because obviously that's where it clicks over, you see. So you see that little line there that moves is now going to sit in there, because that is exactly where we want it to click over if you want to get hotter. So that's your safety device. There we go. We're just trying to think. I think they placed last in, what's it called? 4 in a bed. They came last. They didn't get a plaque. They come dead last. It's the new owners now. And he's really nice. And he's actually done it like a traditional pub. It looks really cool. I swear I am. It's 1 o'clock, right? That is it for today. I'm done. I'm gonna go home. Whoa, fuck me, mate. What are you playing at? Go on then, you go first, because I can't be asked to fucking stack this. Not bad. Hear how close he is? Turn that off. Idiot. Right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna have a siesta, because that's what we do when it's this hot. I have a siesta. Sue me. And I want to have a fire at the barbecue later, have a burger. I will go out and do some more jobs later on this evening when it's a bit cooler. And that's probably what I'm going to do, like during heat waves and stuff. I get up earlier, do a few jobs in the morning, have a bit of a break in the afternoon in the midday heat. What the fuck are you doing, mate? Seriously. He's out now. Fucking hell. Done a 20-point turn in a car park where you can clearly... Look, watch me fucking turn around. Really? Was that necessary, mate? Yeah, and then what I'll do is go out in the evenings and do a bit of work, a bit of emergencies, stuff like that. All of the jobs, we have got like a full-on, nice, packed-out diary. I was kind of expecting to get a few more calls this morning. I only actually had 1 call this morning. So I tried to stay a bit calm to ease myself into today. Rather than going out and doing like 50,000 jobs, I thought, well, I'll just get a couple done, like more urgent ones, like obviously hotel needs that done. Continuously running water, they're wasting water, need to get on that quicker. Block drains, thought I could help there. But sort of like the more easier ones, like swapping over taps, swapping over this. I don't want to spoil the rest of the week's videos, but tomorrow's a nice sort of busy-ish day. So's Wednesday, so's Thursday. And Friday I've tried to leave that fairly clear, because I don't like doing loads on a Friday, especially when I got to pick up Litlam from school. It can get a bit, I can get in the way a little bit, trying to get there early. Right, so, it's bouncing everywhere, isn't it, this phone stand. See you on the next one. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, I don't know. Peace out. Well, let me just show you this video quick. Use more videos, cut them up, put them in this format, right? Throw them up on TikTok. I'm back, baby. It's ribbed. Ooh. For pleasure and grip. No, I ain't done nothing, because I ain't a fucking pest control agent. I don't do pest control. What do you want about? It's big, it's black, and we stop it. Aye, it's better for shooting and doing your bits. Alex, look, there's literal tubs of lube. It's like a diddy party. Right, I was dead serious. If you want to take my content, clip it up, share it on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. If you guys can start getting like making some money from my content, do it. Start clipping me up and start getting paid. TikTok's the way forward. You get paid a lot quicker. But yeah, someone's listened and they made a little montage, which I found quite funny. Anyway, peace out, guys. Oh, code word. Code word, nap time, because I'm going for a nap.